Hello everyone, and welcome to yet another episode of the A to Z of scamming failures. We've reached the letter M, so welcome to this collection of mindless morons and misfits. 2025 started off with a bang, as in absolutely everyone that contacted me was a mindless moron. I lived in hope of getting one to last long enough to make a full-length video, but at the time of recording this little bit, I'm having to put 2 or 3 together, because none of them have got enough brains to last for more than about 15 minutes. And so, Celia would like to introduce you to Rodney Williams. Hello there, he said. Good evening. How are you feeling? I'm feeling fine, thanks. Is there any reason why I shouldn't be? No? Where do you live? I live in Durham in England. Where do you live? I live in Plano, Texas. I get a bit confused with places in Texas. Where is that in Texas? Plano, he managed, is located at Collin, 20 miles north of downtown Dallas. Ah, OK, thanks, said Celia. How's the weather over there? It's OK. Why do you want to know? I have a friend who posts a daily weather update because so many people ask her. No one can ever tell her why they want to know. Very odd. Well, I was just trying to know you and know things about the area you're. Sorry if you're not comfortable with that. OK. Do you mind we become friends? I guess not, Cecilia. We can try. OK, are you on Telegram or Google Chat so we can chat over there to get to know each other more better? So she gave him her email address and they moved to chat, where it didn't take our man very long to tie himself up in knots. Hi, said Celia. Got you. How are you? He asked. You were talking to me 5 minutes ago, said Celia, unless your mate takes over on chat. How do you mean my mate takes over? Is it bad I ask how are you again? Doesn't sound like continuation of our conversation, does it? Why do you feel that way? Why do you think? Do I have to break it down into easy chunks? No, I don't know what you're talking about and you're sounding rude. An accusation often levelled at Celia, as I'm sure you know. Unlike you, who sounded like you forgot we were talking 5 minutes ago. Was hoping for a more stimulating and interesting conversation. Give up now, Celia, it's not going to happen. Which I was interested, but never mind, it's all good. Good, replied Celia. So tell me, what are your plans for tonight? None, she said. It was Friday night. I'm going to make dinner soon, to save you asking. It's a shepherd's pie, and yes, it's yummy. What are yours? Nothing much here, said our man. It was 12:45 in Dallas, in Texas, midday. Are you originally from England? Yes, I am. Aren't you at work? No, I'm not working for now. I'm on vacation. On vacation or unemployed, she asked. Vacation? But you're staying at home. How much vacation do you get? Well, of course, that's a very easy question to ask her, if you're actually employed. Long enough, he said, until I'm called for work again. That doesn't make sense, said Celia, so you're out of work. Otherwise you'd know how much annual leave you get. Explain what you don't understand, so I can give you a better explanation for that area. If you have a proper employed job, you would know how much annual leave you have. It would be in your contract. If you're just waiting until someone offers you work, that tells me you're currently unemployed. Hope that helps. OK, I'll take that, thanks. Awesome, so you're unemployed. What do you do when you're employed? I spend time with my kids. What's your present marital status? Do you have kids? What kind of job is that? I've never heard of anyone being employed to look after their own kids. Why are you playing smart? You act like you know everything, for goodness sake. We're in different countries. It makes no sense that you've not heard of a crane operator, since you're smart. Don't be a rude, arrogant smart-ass, said Celia. Ask what you do when you're employed. I was asking for a sensible answer, not a rude, facetious load of twaddle. All you managed to do is pretend your job is looking after your own children. I am employed, not unemployed. Did you get there? No, you aren't. If you're employed, you'd know exactly how much annual leave you're entitled to. The fact that you can't tell me tells me that you're unemployed and waiting for a new job. You're not giving me chances to explain things to you. You aren't even trying, Cecilia. It's a simple question, and you have one last chance to give me a sensible answer. How much annual leave did you get when you were last employed? Google might help you. That's rude, he said. Obviously you have no idea, so obviously you are unemployed. You could have Googled how much annual leave does a crane operator in the US get. That would have saved you having to resort to being rude because you have no idea, and made you sound much more believable, so I'll assume you don't have a job and thought crane operator sounded impressive. Okay, no problem. It is a problem. I don't like men who tell such obvious lies and think they're being impressive. Okay. What you're trying to say is that you're a stay-at-home father who can't find a job. Can you please stop asking about my job? By the way, please explain how me trying to get a sensible answer from you is rude, but you lying to a lady isn't. Just take it I don't work. And then he said, can you please stop asking about my job? Which he deleted. But if you quote it with Google Chat, it doesn't delete the quote. Can you please stop lying, she said. Lying about what exactly? Having 2 left feet, what do you think, Einstein? And why did you take this job thing person? Although I do wonder what else you've lied about. Why did you lie to a lady you just met? Did you think you were being clever or impressive? It won't be long before you tell me you don't like liars. Neither do I. And you're an honest man. You aren't. Now, would you care to tell me something truthful about yourself, please? I don't like women being rude to me, bye, he said, and blocked her. Mark Elvis fancied a very short chat with Layla and gave away right at the start that he was just a kid, not a mature gentleman. Knock, knock, he said. What? Replied Layla. I believe it's never a crime to knock. I don't know what you mean. What does it mean to knock on the door? Well, today's Sunday, off to church soon. How are you doing? I'm fine, thanks. Thanks? And who didn't ask if I'm fine, too? Are you some kind of kid to play silly games? I don't even know who you are. I believe, too, you can see my profile and my details, and I already view yours. No point of asking. It's childish, as you wrote now. Focus on other questions, not okay, my profile, and get to know each other if you want it. You look older than my mother, or is there other smiling face behind that picture? Facebook is full of surprises, though. I'm not sure what you mean, unless it's your way of saying yes, you are playing silly games. I don't understand the way you kids talk these days. Okay, Miss Layla, I'm sorry for being rude. I respect the dignity of a woman in a lot because I had a mother. Strangely enough, most people do. Yeah, my bad. We cool now? We'll find out, I suppose. Oh, okay, that's fine. Do you mind we know each other better? We can try. Where are you from? I live in Worcestershire in England, for all those of you that live in America. Worcestershire isn't as hard to say as you think it is. Just think of it as 3 words. Worce, stir, and shire. Worce, stir, and shire. Put all 3 together, and you've got Worcestershire. Simple. I'm from Stockholm, Sweden. Nice meeting you. And you, why can't you spell Sweden? It's a typical mistake. The correct spelling is Sweden. Typical of what? I mean, I typed it wrong. You love questions, don't you? You love typing rubbish, don't you? But in future, I'll assume you mean what you type and not ask for clarification. If only you could type anything that made sense. It'd be a start. No one on earth is above mistakes. Some make terrible mistakes in life, and not my writing will freak me or you. It's just a mistake. I believe you once did same. Oh, so instead of apologising for making a mistake like a real man, you've chosen to bleat on like an overtired toddler who needs his lunch. OK, I'm sorry if you want me to be apologising all the time. Then this chat will not stand, but only for questions. Miss Layla, I'm a responsible man and never want a woman to tag my face on irresponsible person. OK, do you want us to know each other better as normal Facebook friends does, or you keep asking questions to show me you're a professional? I've no idea what tag my face on irresponsible person means. I won't ask, because I know you'll be rude. I don't like men who type meaningless rubbish. Goodbye. No, OK. Everyone has their, T-H-E-R-E, right. I don't even know what their right means. Why not here right or everywhere right? You're just too stupid to type anything sensible, aren't you? Go away, she said, and blocked him. Stephen Logan thought he'd try talking to Persephone. Hello. Good evening. Thank you for accepting my request, my dearest. You're welcome. It's my pleasure. Can we get to know each other more better, if you don't mind? We can try. You do know that saying more better's a dead giveaway, don't you? OK, dear. What are your real names and where are you located? I beg your pardon, how rude. I live in Leeds in England. What are your real names? And don't say Stephen Logan, because that obviously isn't true. My real names is Stephen Logan. That's my real names. I live here in Ohio with my sister here. No, we know that isn't true. Please tell me what your real names are. Otherwise you wouldn't have been so rude as to say that to me. So sorry if I sound rude at first. Yes, so please tell me your real names. Oh, really? That's my name, and I apologise already if you say I was rude. Yes, really, and we both know they aren't, but we'll assume that they are for now. Smiles! Please, if you can't believe my words, there is no need for us to continue the chat then. Like I said, we'll assume those are your real names. We just started texting, and you're saying this now? Please, I want no stress for myself, dear, and what are your names? You created the stress for yourself, and I'm not your dear. Are you unable to read? That's rude of you. Is it, or is it true? Please just stop this text, that will be very much better. I think that's a good idea. You sent me a friend request and were too discourteous to read my name, and somehow that's my fault and makes me rude. You might want to examine your own behaviour. I just felt you don't want to be cool with me. I just felt you don't want to be courteous with me, said Persephone as our man disappeared. Then along came Dan Dow. Hello, Persephone, how are you doing today? And how's the weather condition over there? Good morning. I've just posted the daily weather update. Hope it helps. Oh, yes. I'm Grant Dow from South Carolina, but I live in Texas. How about you? I live in Guildford in Surrey, said Persephone, because I had the new version of Denise on the go and I got confused. Great. Are you married with kids? I'm a widow with 2 children and 4 grandchildren. Why is it great that I live in Guildford? It's acquaintance. We're getting to know each other's, so it's care. If you say so. I know nothing about Texas, so I have no idea if it's great to live there. I'm so sorry to hear about your loss. It sounds like you have a beautiful family with your 2 children and 4 grandchildren. I hope they bring you comfort and joy during this difficult time. If you ever need to talk or share memories, I'm here for you, sending you lots of love and strength. Thank you, I'm a very lucky lady. I'm also a widower. I have a daughter. Texas, he informed her, because she said she knows nothing about Texas, is a huge state with a lot to offer. From bustling cities like Houston and Austin to beautiful landscapes, there's something for everyone. If you ever get a chance to visit, you might find it quite enjoyable. I might, but I've no desire to go to Texas. I don't do much travelling. You're so welcome. It sounds like you have a positive outlook, and that's wonderful. Being a lucky lady with your family must bring so much joy. Yes, I'm sure, he said, in reply to her saying she might go. That's totally okay. Not everyone is into travelling, and that's completely fine. Do you have hobbies? Yes, I do. Do you? Yes, I do. What are your hobbies? Underwater Scrabble boarding and armchair winkle picking. What are yours? Fishing, camping, swimming, cooking, and I also love planning dates. I enjoy driving at night with my partner. Tell me about your partner. Nothing much, just a quiet woman who loves to enjoy life and the beauty of it before the cold hand of death took her from us. Allison is a simple woman by nature. There's nothing really much about her. Okay. Yes, tell me about yourself. Such as things you tell a man that you know he has an interest in. I don't even know what that means. Okay, if you notice a man has feelings for you, what are the things you feel he should know about you? Probably that I don't have feelings for him. You're not just a sweet woman. You're also a funny woman. That's one way of describing me. Well, it's fine, I understand if you don't have feelings for me. We can be good friends, right? That's amazing. We can try. On earth would I have feelings for someone that I've exchanged half a dozen messages with and know nothing about? All right, then. Can we talk more on Hangouts? Hangouts? I thought that went years ago. Ha ha, I totally get what you mean. It's hard to develop feelings for someone you've only exchanged a few messages with. It takes time and getting to know someone to build a real connection. It's great that you're aware of that. So, what's something you enjoy talking about or doing? Let's focus on that, said ChatGPT or Claude or whichever AI text builder he was using. And they all love to end on a question. Yes, it was replaced with Google Chat. I enjoy singing classical choral music. What kind of phone do you have? Pardon? Oh, good, I love music so much. Oh, you like classical choral music too? I mean, what type of phone do you have? Maybe it's using App Store or Play app. I've no idea what you mean. I'm using an iPad. So I can put you through how to download the Google Chat. Who said I need to do that? OK, good, that's using an App Store, he said in reply to her saying she used an iPad. Congratulations, are you as thick as you sound? Remember, it was me that told you Hangouts no longer exists. I'm trying to tell you how you can download the Google Chats. How do you mean? I know, and I said it was replaced with Google Chats. Yes, so you are as thick as you sound. Awesome. And how do you think I might have known that? I don't understand. I'll take that as yes, I am as thick as I sound. Let's break it down. You're mansplaining to me how to download an app that I told you about. How do you think I might have known about it? I don't know, you tell me. How did you know about it? Think hard about it, I'm sure you'll work it out. I don't know what to think. Oh, is your poor lonely brain cell struggling? Maybe it needs a rest. I guess. I suggest you go and have a lie down in a darkened room. Then you might work out how someone might already know about chat, and whether or not they would need you to mansplain how to download something that your poor brain cell might work out they must already be using. I hear you loud and clear. It seems like you're quite tech-savvy and know your way around things. Grow up. I don't understand. Are you trying to mock or insult me? What do you think? I don't know, but it's fine, said our poor struggling brain, going for a permanent lie-down in a darkened room. Then, briefly, along came Robert Allison. He also fancied a chat with Persephone. Hello. Hello. Hi, how are you doing today? I'm fine, thanks. Good to hear that. Nice to meet you. And where are you from? I live in Leeds, in England. Oh, really? I was born and raised in Wales, England. Sorry, apologies to all my Welsh viewers. I didn't say that, he did. But now in Miami, Florida for service. Well, I'll be home in a few months after my retirement. I can't wait. So have you been to Wales before? Yes, really. Yes, I've been to Wales. Which part of Wales do you come from? Yeah, Cardiff is where I was born and raised. Haven't been to Leeds before, but probably one day, maybe, when I get home, I'll have time for myself. Did you know Cardiff? Yes, I know Cardiff. What do you do in Miami? Yeah, I'm here for my service. I'll be home in a few months after my retirement. I'm a military man. What about you, if I may ask? Yeah, Cardiff is beautiful. I can't wait to meet my girls there in Cardiff. Why are you in Miami if you're Welsh? I do hope you aren't telling me some daft story about being in the US Army when you're a UK citizen. That would just sound really silly, wouldn't it? Well, our man didn't answer. Persephone said the next day, I assume you were telling silly stories. Do you want to tell me what you really do in Miami? But apparently our man didn't, and he disappeared. The newer version of Denise, who set up her new account when her old one kept getting put in jail, turned out to be quite popular. And so she was contacted by a very confused scammer who was calling himself Dave Berry. I didn't know who Dave Berry was, so I looked him up. Apparently he could be one of several people. But, as it turns out, the scammer had no idea who he was either. Hello, big fan, he said. Big fan of what? I'm Elon Musk from Pretoria, South Africa, but I actually move on to USA, Austin, Texas. And changed your name. Yes, OK. Did you enjoy yesterday? This was the day after the inauguration. You know there are a lot of imposters around the globe. You don't say. There are a lot of impersonators in the social media, so I decided to change my name over this so that I will be different from all those impersonator. Did you enjoy yesterday? Yes. Awesome. Tell me some of the policies you intend to influence. Oh, really? Yes, really. Unless you're just a kid. So where are you from? Stop changing the subject. Stop behaving like a kid and answer my question, please. Unless you are just a kid. From now, apathy of that. I'm thinking what to give to my lovely fans on Valentine's Day within the globe. Apathy? Do you even know what that means? You obviously have no idea how to use it as a word. Odd for such an intelligent man. Not. Why are you abusing me? Why are you tapping rubbish like a 6-year-old? OK, dear, I'm sorry. It's you that's abusing me. It's extremely rude and disrespectful to talk the way you're talking. Then at least read what you're typing before you press send, and check that it sounds as if it was written by a mature, intelligent man who knows how to speak proper English. OK, Anne, sorry. Please read what you type before pressing send. It's making you sound like a brainless 5-year-old. Are you? OK, dear. And grow up. Do you text on Telegram? No, I don't. And no, I don't want to. And no, I don't have a mobile phone. And no, I won't keep repeating that if you're unable to read. So what phone are you using? Are you able to read and comprehend? Which bit of I don't have a mobile phone are you struggling with? Have read what I write and have corrected myself for that. Awesome. Now please try and write something that sounds as if it was written by a mature, highly educated man, not as if it was written by an uneducated 14-year-old from Nigeria. Okay, dear. I'm not your dear. Grow up. Okay. And you don't have many more chances, so read what you type before you hit send and think very carefully about how it sounds, assuming you have enough brain power to even know what you're typing, which I'm beginning to doubt. So, how do you see me as? An uneducated 14-year-old from Nigeria. You're clearly too stupid to be Elon Musk, and too thick to even know how he would write. In fact, you're just a single brain-celled amoebic failure. Nobody's above mistake. Elon Musk can write a simple sentence. So I don't know why you're hurting my feelings. Or diddums, didn't Mummy cook your lunch on time? Did she forget to change your nappy? You're very stupid about that. Oh, she did change your nappy. So why are you behaving like a toddler? You can live my DM. I've no idea what that even means. You look so insuitive. You can't even spell, said Denise, and blocked him. Maureen Maldonado knew how to make an impression when she contacted Persephone. Hello, she said. Are you a mountain person or a beach person? To which Persephone, of course, replied, What? Are you a twaddle-dump person or a modelness person? A scammer, of course. Couldn't think of an answer, so tried. Where are you from? Somewhere in the outer galaxy. Where are you from? And you didn't answer my question. Or is this a game where you ask daft questions and expect me to answer? I'm from Houston, Texas. Hey, she said several hours later. Oh, replied Persephone. At which point, our scammer blocked Persephone. Lasseman Larsson thought they'd have a go at talking to Celia. Hi. Hello. How you doing? I'm fine, thanks. That's good. I'm Mark Harmon. And you? No, you aren't, said Celia. I'm Arabella Awesomely Endowed. Okay, nice to meet you today. Why did you just tell me an untruth about your name? Is my name? No, it isn't. And I've just screenshotted your account in case you realise and changed your name. Just FYI. Can I see your picture now, please? I think so. I'm sure it's here on Facebook. Okay. Yes, I'm here. Where are you from? Yes, but the question is, who are you? I live in Durham in England. Okay. Me, I'm from California. Where do you go? Where do you want me to go? I fancy a trip to New Zealand. I do know for you, he said. What? Replied Celia. Okay. Are you drunk? Nothing. You're typing nonsense. No. Are you sure? What on earth does this mean? She said, copying where do you go? Or this, copying I do know for you. Yes, I'm sure. Then please tell me what those meant, because you sound incoherent. Okay. Please explain what they meant. Can you do me a favour now, please? Not now, he said, in reply to her saying, please explain what they meant. Stop acting like a drunken fool. Please explain what they meant. I think you're drunk. Please go and sober up. I'll talk to you again tomorrow when you can type something coherent. Hello, said our man the following afternoon. How are you doing? Good afternoon. Are you coherent today? Afternoon, and how are you doing? I'm fine. Are you coherent today? Of course. Well, you weren't last night, so of course isn't a helpful answer. Thanks for accepting my friend request. It's a pleasure to be your friend on Facebook. Copied and pasted whichever member of the team had just got hold of the phone. I'm sorry for intruding into your profile. I was actually searching for an old friend when I came across your profile on Facebook suggestion. You look nice and have an interesting profile as well. Grow up and read what your mate already said, replied Celia, and stop copying and pasting twaddle that I've seen a gazillion times before, please. What do you mean? I think it was self-explanatory. Copy equals tap and hold to highlight text on your phone. Paste equals tap and hold to paste the text you previously copied. Seen a gazillion times before equals other people have sent me the exact same text. Hope that helps. Are you here to be my friend, or are you here to say different words against me? And I hope we will be able to spend time knowing more about each other in our subsequent conversations. You tell me, Cecilia. It was you that sent a friend request. then you that was typing incoherent rubbish last night, and now it's you that's copying and pasting. It seems you're not interested in me. What do you think, Einstein? I call it disrespectful and plain idiotic to type the rubbish you did last night. I'm really sorry for that, okay? No, you aren't. Otherwise you wouldn't be saying all the daft stuff you're typing today, making silly excuses. Our man found another copy and paste paragraph. I appreciate your prompt response. It was so nice to know you care about writing back. Grow up and stop copying and pasting rubbish. At least read what you're copying first to see if it makes sense. What are you saying? Copy, Celia re-informed him, equals tap and hold to highlight text on your phone. Paste equals tap and hold to paste the text you previously copied. Rubbish equals text that is irrelevant and out of context. Hope that helps. Well, don't copy anything, okay? Of course you did, okay. I don't like men or small boys that tell lies. Now toddle off and annoy someone your own age. I tell the truth, believe me. You don't tell the truth, believe me. So grow up and go back to school. Goodbye. Please feel free to talk to yourself. Our man did for a couple of seconds. Trust is the easiest thing in the world to lose, and the hardest thing in the world to get back. I don't expect all this coming from you. And so she blocked him. Rodri James fancied a chat with Celia. Hey, good morning. Hello, she said. It's evening in England. It's 12:24 p.m. here. How are you doing? I'm fine, thanks. Where's here? LA, I'm from Los Angeles. Okay. Are you married? I'm a widow. Oh, I'm sorry about that. What happened, if I may ask? You may not ask, said Celia. It's okay, I understand. I'm a widower. My wife died of cancer 3 years back. May I ask why you sent me a friend request? I saw you on my friend's suggestions, decided to say hi. You look great on your profile pic. What are you doing now? Climbing the drain pipe. This was 9:30 at night. What are you doing now? I'm outside for patrol. Why are you climbing a drain pipe? Please be careful. Good night. Why are you patrolling LA? But I misspelt patrolling, so it came out as trolling. How do you mean? He asked. Whoops, said Celia. Patrolling LA. Sorry, can't type this morning. I'm in the camp for trainings. Oh, so you go on dummy patrols round LA for training purposes. LOL, you're so funny. It's not a dummy patrol. Actually, I work for the US Military Special Unit. So you go on real patrols around LA, not for training purposes, even though you're training. Yeah, sounds fun, right? What do you do for work? I'm an administrator in the admissions department of Durham University. Why do you have to patrol LA, not for training purposes, even though you're in the training camp? Wow! That's amazing. I'm a military personnel. We usually go for patrol. These guys have no idea what military personnel actually do they? Yes, Cecilia, you're in a training camp, but you aren't training. You clearly said that. Why do you have to patrol LA? And why are you in a training camp if you aren't training? We're preparing on a search and something I probably shouldn't say on YouTube mission soon. I don't know when exactly, yet that's the reasons for all the trainings. So you're preparing to the residents of LA. Do they know that? LOL. I don't think they'll see the funny side. We protect the residents of LA, not to... You just said you were preparing to... What do the residents of LA need protecting from? Marauding angry Greenlanders? Bandit? He said. Oh, the army are protecting the residents of LA from bandits. Yeah! I can't decide if you're delusional or just a kid playing soldiers. Do you have any idea what you're talking about? Or are you just a brain-dead kid from Nigeria? And if you're looking at the screen, you'll see I screenshotted that last sentence in the hope that Facebook can't read it. We'll see. What do you mean? What I said. Obviously you aren't in LA protecting the residents from bandits. That's what a 5-year-old playing soldiers would say. How old are you? A lot older than you. And I have a usable brain. Now do you want to tell me what you really do? I assume you're still at school. How old are you? I'm 42, not a kid anymore. Then please try and sound like a mature man, not a small boy playing with his toy soldiers. I'm 55. Please tell me what you really do. I'm telling you the truth. It's okay if you don't believe me. So you're going to continue talking like a small boy playing soldiers. Do you know how idiotic that sounds? Either tell me the truth or grow up and go back to school. Choice is yours. Use it wisely. I don't think you understand me, he said, sending a photograph of a man in a t-shirt. Bye-bye, baby. Oh, I understand you. Can I have a picture of you? You're just a brain-dead kid from Nigeria. Not unless you send me a picture of yourself. A real one, not a stolen photo of someone else. But I know you're too cowardly to do that. Our coward realised when he was defeated and said, I don't have time for this, bye. Or you could call me and show off your impressive American accent. Oh, I forgot. You can't do that, because I hear you aren't from the US. Goodbye. Have a great day, said our man, and disappeared. Eric Jeffery exhibited several of the usual geographical challenges when he contacted Persephone. Hello, my lady. Good morning. How you doing, dear? I'm fine, thanks. All right. Where are you chatting from? I live in Leeds. Oh, nice having you here. Well, I live in Germany. Where in Germany? Bavaria, where I work there. But I'm from Peru. But you aren't going to tell me where you are in Germany. I told you I'm in Leeds. I'll stick with generic answers from now on. Why don't you have a Spanish-Peruvian name? Smile. Which means, because I wasn't born there. Never mind, dear. Do you want me to tell you my Peruvian name? Is that the problem here? But I told you. Bavaria, he said in reply to her saying you aren't going to tell me where you are in Germany. And I told you which city I live in. I didn't just say England. What else do you want me to say, dear? I'd be courteous to tell me where in Bavaria. Google Maps will help you choose the place. I don't understand what you mean by that. I'm sure you do. If you can't remember where you are in Bavaria, a map will help you remember. OK, look, I'm in Würzburg, and besides, I only work there, that's all. What do I need a map for? To remember that you live in Würzburg, apparently. And in reply to him saying, I only work there, that's all, she said, You told me you live there, copying where he'd said, Well, I live in Germany. Yes, I live there because of my work, dear. Germany is a country, and Bavaria is a state. Yes, thank you, I know that. So what? Don't be rude. Where were you in Peru before you moved to Germany? Cusco. Sounds interesting. Tell me about Cusco. Google helped him out. Cusco is considered the oldest living city of the Americas. OK. The city of Cusco is 3,400 metres above sea level. It's located in a fertile alluvial valley fed by several rivers in the heart of the central Peruvian Andes of South America. Am an proud Cusco. Whatever that means. OK. Are you descended from Spanish immigrants? Or an indigenous Peruvian? Indigenous Peruvian, and why all the questions? Whose photo are you using? She said. Really? He said with an angry face. And in reply to him saying, and why all the questions, she said, I apologise for being interested in what you told me. Why did you tell me? Yes, really. Whose photo are you using? Can I see a real photo of you, please? OK, fine. That isn't an answer. Can I see a photo of the real you, please? So he sent another photograph of the same man. No, the real you. Remember, you claimed to be indigenous Peruvian. Was that just an untruth to sound impressive? Is that so, dear? OK, no problem. I have nothing to say. So you were telling me a lie. I'm sure you're one of them. If you say so, dear. No, you lied. Please apologise for not telling me the truth, or are you just a pathological liar? OK, I'm sorry. Yeah, me too. Is that what you want? Don't be rude. So you aren't sorry at all. That was just childish and discourteous. Go away. Thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. Have a nice weekend. OK, so having lied and then been rude, you have nothing else to say for yourself. Bye-bye, you're blocked, she said, and blocked him. I hope you enjoyed this collection of mindless morons and misfits. There's plenty more where that came from. If you did, you know what to do. Please like it, please share it, please comment down below, please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you again in another video.